assist to turnover ratio. What do you think about his play?
At halftime, he was 11-0, I think. 11 and maybe 1. No, 11-1. What I said to the team was, in a game like this, he could try to get 30 points and not pass you guys the ball, and none of us would really say anything. And I said, here he is. And I said, the only thing he's asking you guys to do, and I'm listening to him, is guard like you guard in practice. And if I were him and you don't start guarding, I just tell you, I'm not throwing you the ball. I'm going to shoot. I'm not going to let you shoot and then not guard. So, you know, we just talked about that, and then in the end, I normally don't do it, but they told me he needed 2 more for the record, and I stuck him back in, and I ran everything I could to get him to pass it to somebody to get the 2 and get him out of the game. But I did it because it's a game where he could have tried to have 30 points, and he chose not to. He chose to pass to his teammates, and that's why I did it.
John, is that just symptomatic of John's willingness to sort of make sure everybody's incorporated, make sure everybody's happy, that kind of stuff?
He's a pleaser. He'll defer to his team. But we had 30 assists. We shot the ball well, but we had 30 assists. I mean,
what does that say to you? 30, 41 baskets, 30.
The reason we shot such a high percentage is because we were making easy plays. My biggest thing is to just get on the guys and just make easy plays. Don't try to make heroes plays. Don't try to throw look-away passes. You don't have to. Throw it to the guy where he can handle it, where he can make a basket. And they're all trying. I mean, I think our team's getting better, and I think individual players are getting better. The only way your team gets better is individual players get better. DeMarcus was a beast. That's what he was. Cal did his thing, and we still got to defend better at some of our positions. We're not doing a great job of defending a couple of positions. We got to get better.
Cal, how's Bledsoe?
He's fine. He tweaked his ankle yesterday, 2 days ago, and finished the practice and was absolutely a monster. I mean, he didn't step off. And then the next day we went to practice in the morning set, and the trainer said, you know what, I'm gonna hold him out. And I just went up to him and said, look, if you need to step out of this game, just step out. You're fine. I'm fine if you don't play in this game. And so he said, okay, I'm good. I want to get healthy. So that was his choice.
You guys made 14 threes. That's a lot against anybody, but how would you categorize this team right now, or characterize it as a shooting team? What kind of shooting team is it?
We're okay. See, the way we play, that's what I told you guys from the beginning. The way we play, the way we drive, the threes are like a turkey shoot. They're wide open. Now, there are games we miss them, but there's no one near some. I mean, the guy's shooting it without a hand in his face. And so we've got good enough shooters that can make those wide open threes. But there are games we miss them. I mean, we were 6 for 19 last game. But it's nice that if you come in and you say, we're going to give them 3-point shots a la North Carolina or whoever, it's dangerous. Because if we're making them, we'll blow you out of the gym. So now you play and you spread the court a little bit more. Now you give us more room to get inside or post that ball. It's kind of it gives us a chance to do either.
Could you talk a little bit about some of the other guys like Dotson, Harris, Orton, their games today?
I thought that Miller and Dotson offensively, Darius in the second half, Darnell in the first half, played well, but they're still not defending the way they got to defend. They're just not, and it's scary. Because if you're playing a big-time game and they keep breaking down, you know, you can't score enough to beat the other guys. I thought Ramon and DeAndre played pretty well. But I think they're better. I think Darnell and Darius are better. I think Daniel Orton really played well today. But we made it easy. We gave him a lot of lob passes, things that he could do. But then he came up with some blocks and some extra effort things. And they're all in there having fun. I mean, everybody had fun playing. And that's, if I'm doing my job, I'm getting them to really work at it and then enjoy playing. Just have fun out there. You know, play off of each other. Don't be selfish. Think more about your teammates than yourselves.
Sometimes Darius does this. Seems like he has this
ability to be more aggressive like this, and then he kind of goes away. What is his role? Do you want him to be that aggressor like that?
Well, you obviously heard me when he was out there defending half speed, and I just absolutely went nuts on the sideline on every possession for about 3 minutes, just on him to get up and play with some aggressiveness. And then he got 3 fouls. I was happy. I'd rather see you do that than just stand away and let the guy run around where he wants to go. So, but offensively, he's capable of that. But sometimes he goes into that shell, and when he does, I just take him out. When I see him short on the ball or his eyes go like that, you're out, next guy. You know, and again, they control that kind of stuff. It doesn't mean you're making every shot, but you're being aggressive, you're attacking, you're being strong with the ball, you're getting balls with 2 hands, and he's capable. He's a very important player on this team. His assist-to-turnover ratio is outstanding. When he's making shots, we're really good.
Cal, I noticed that you played a lot of zone in the second half. Is that something that you put in during the break?
Yes. And it was a time for us to see, you know, we're playing a team that we want to just change it up and go zone. We went a little bit of the 1-3-1, went a little bit of the box and one, which you guys probably didn't know because we didn't even know the way we played it. So we threw that in there. You know, we're just trying to throw some different defenses to play off of our man. Because we do have a couple guys that break down defensively, and if I need them in the game, we're going to have to try to do something different.
John, you're going to obviously see a lot of zones as we go forward. How did you think your guys attacked?
I thought it was terrific. I thought we made great strides. We had talked for 2 days about here's what we're looking for and here's what we're trying to do. We added a few wrinkles to what we were doing, and they executed. It's really easy when you got John. We got guys with basketball IQs, really high. And when they're in there and they know what they're trying to do and they're playing off of one another, we're pretty good. We passed the ball and we made shots, so it made it pretty good. Folks, we shot 72% in the second half. That's hard to do without people out there. Like you're scripting offenses 5-on-0 to get 72%.